You know what really grinds my gears? Shows not caring about their fucking side character. Thinking things like Naruto. Naruto has a great main character and some pretty solid side characters, but most of the side characters are fucking dead. Specifically, the Konoha 11. Nobody gives a shit about them, and they're the main like side characters. Kakashi, Obito. Some characters outside of that are, definitely side characters, but most of the characters that are really fleshed out are the main ones: Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, Kakashi. But they're like just direct parallels with the villains, so it kind of feels like it's just the heroes and then the heroes times two, but then go a different path. So it's literally just heroes here, just middle ground characters like Yamato and Sai, and then villains to the right. And it's so paralleled that it's cool, don't get me wrong, but they're essentially the same thing. Obito and Naruto, essentially the same character. And that's not to say Obito and Naruto are bad characters, or that having parallels is fucking stupid, because that's a dumbass argument. I'm just saying that these side characters aren't fleshed out. Now, why am I talking about this? Take solo leveling, for example. Why does solo leveling work? Solo leveling exists as practically One Punch Man if the side characters were non-existent. I haven't caught up to One Punch Man, but essentially solo leveling is about this guy leveling up to being essentially the god of his universe, and a bunch of shit happens, right? But the thing that is interesting is that the side characters have zero aura, like no presence at all, because as soon as they get introduced, he levels up so much to where he's above everybody. Sung Jinwoo is above everybody. That's the main character. And it's so odd to me because, like, they set it up as in, oh, these S-class heroes, they're so cool and so strong and shit. But it's literally only to diminish their quality over time. There's this one scene, right? This S-rank hero, right? He requests Sung Jinwoo to do something, but he knows that it's a command. It's not a request because he's so much stronger. Then it parallels to a scene where he asked Sung Jinwoo again to let somebody go because he can control dead people, and he brought somebody up who doesn't want to be alive, basically. And the guy, the S-class hero guy, taps him on the shoulder and is like, hey, could you let him go? And it's not as a command this time, it's literally as a request. And it's said through that book, like, it's literally said it is a request. Like, this is not me paraphrasing, that's literally what it says. It's like, it's a request, it's not a command at all. And, I think that it's super fucking cool to see that, but all the side characters are pieces, or not pieces of shit, just bitches, essentially. And pretty much they just go for anybody that's weaker next to Sung Jinwoo, which is damn near everybody. So it's very interesting how that, like, works. Like, because it works. Like, it's not that, like, in Naruto you don't feel unfulfilled because you don't know as much about the side characters, about the Konoha 11. You feel fine because Sung Jinwoo is such a cool character that it makes up for the lack of side characters. Even if I do like the side characters, they aren't deep, like, at all. They're all kind of just archetypes of themselves. Like, his kind of love interest thing, she's basically just a strong woman, but weak around Sung Jinwoo. Like, she's built up to be this hype-ass woman, and could have been, right? But she's literally just a +1 to Sung Jinwoo, which kind of fucked up, admittedly, but is kind of cool, because Sung Jinwoo is pretty cool. So, by proxy, it just rubs off, and, like, it's such an odd thing to kind of explain, but Sung Jinwoo carries the series. Even though I know he's the main character, he carries it so much that the side characters practically don't have to exist. And neither do the villains, because the villains aren't very interesting at all. Like, the villains are kind of just evil, like, as far as I know.